Hey, what is going on, my dudes? Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm loving this game so much already, and we're gonna just jumps right back into it. All right, sweet. Disclaimer: it did say at the very beginning of this game, I don't know if I actually showed it, that there is some disturbing material in this game and may not be suitable for people with like mental issues or younger people. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and start. Hi again, Tyler. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I don't like to run. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is just hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tyler. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Natsuki, shut up. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What are you going to do, Natsuki? You're like 4 foot nothing and 100 pounds. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club. Yeah, Natsuki, go sit down. Yeah, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yeah, okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plus back energy. I actually like manga. I agree. Don't worry, guys. Sayori, you're just so wonderful. Tyler always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Damn right I do, Sayori. Damn right. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's just because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Why are you so weird? How come you and Tyler can become good friends too? Sayori, don't force people to be friends with me. Because I don't want to be friends with everybody else. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so even a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. What'd you give to me? Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted, because I read it a million times last night. This is... How is a girl accidentally being so cute? Because shy girls are cute AF, bro. She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Pew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book, but I can't help notice the intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Yeah, excuse me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's and Monica's conversation. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place because it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Alright, I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but there lies an unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Yo! Hey, what's up? What's going on? Open my eyes to find Sayori Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Yeah. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly rushing this morning. Look at your hair. It's all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that, Sayori. There's just more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It's not even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe it off, the stain, with my fingers, but nobody ever noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you because they didn't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, you'll change your mind. Hey, what's up? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. the button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Laughs. It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would notice it sooner than that. It doesn't even fit anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Ah. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? When it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of a logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. You're damn right. You're damn right, Sayori. I would take care of you like no other. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, Sayori. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just try to focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fair deal. It's a deal. Oh, guessed it. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was just joking that time. Bro, go wake her up in the morning. Make her some breakfast. God, like, be a gentleman. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, Monica, get out of here. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Tyler, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I have never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply and reach into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to? Bae? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. ... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Tyler. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm just sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Tyler poem. Yeah. And that's what makes it extra special. Like I can feel your feeling in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. But that's so awesome. I'm glad you like it. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Tyler. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only a really good people do. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? This will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Huh, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, okay. Who's next? I'm going to go with Boo number 2. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Rude? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. And it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I think I'll pass. So, well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Alright. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I told you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just being honest. I am. I would tell you if your poem was shit. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things, but can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand that. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That just means that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, and I won't take that from her. We will go with the Yuri. More dots. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading it through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that we usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result that both styles and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like she's an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How so? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's all good. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which kinda in itself is funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Whoa. Ghosts under the light. What? I have no idea. The something of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green something of the future. I bathe claims, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light fickles. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I must have such terrible... Yeah, I can't really read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but I was. It took such a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Me too. But you probably would have killed me, you psychopath. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Alright. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in a ghost, Yuri? Just throwing that out there. Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Tyler. It's about a street light. Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only give it a glance over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Nope, I didn't either. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, you weirdo. Alright, Monica. I don't even want to read yours. You creep me out so much. I don't like you. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tyler. I won't, fucking call you piece of shits too much. We're all a little embarrassed today, But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It's my very first poem. You're lying to me. I see behind your eye, you're just like, you're shit. You can't write poems for shit. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. I wrote it for her. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? It wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even though you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I read your poem. You sure you're not reading into this too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Yeah, you and her remind me of the same person. But in any case, Sayori's writing is kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone that happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected, honestly. Well, to each their own. Can you just give me your poem? And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could be a while before I'm comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that fits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find the one that suits you best. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Okay. Poem, please? Anyway, yes, please, give me your poem. Don't worry, shut up. Shut up. I know you're good at this. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, I got you. Read it. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retains? I don't know. Sorry. Already scorched with my permanent copy of meaningless image. It's the little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. and he, on the other side, was looking in. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I wonder what that's about. Sorry, I'm not really into the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, kind of the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration? Yeah, what'd you... well, I'm not sure how to put it. Like you say, I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. This has been Monica. Wow. I guess that's everything. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. And this is a literature club after all. So, I guess that's what I ended up getting into myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Tyler did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Tyler liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tyler appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. What? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tyler started showing up. Natsuki, how dare you say that stuff? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Tyler, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point? What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Tyler. Wait, there's a reason why so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting ourselves, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Tyler? Well, how did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whom I agree with probably think more highly of me. Sayori, help me! Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Tyler. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's only your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Oh. Sayori yelled. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they can give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? But because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yeah, go make the tea, you big-boobed weirdo. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, that was embarrassing all around. That wasn't just you. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. I yelled for Sayori. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. What? Why would you say weird shit like that? Alright. That makes two of us. Count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. No, don't act like that around her. Act like around Sayori. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. No, Sayori. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Tyler, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was neat. It was was a neat thing to talk to everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh, we gotta write another one. I think to myself, did I learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Ah, okay. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Tyler, you ready to walk home? Hell yeah, boo. I'm so ready to walk home with you. Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Or I am enjoying it, I should say. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Like that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Tyler, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as a internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Is it poem time? It is poem time. Happiness. Alright, need things for her. Need things for her. Skirt fudge. Flower. Excitement. Ooh, do sparkle. I remember that. Bubbles? Damn it. Beauty? Alright, sweet. Kiss. No, why is that you? I don't. Sugar. Fudge. Rainbow. Peaceful. Valentine. How was I not Sayori? Romance. Cool. I swear I've just gone back and forth. Heart. Wonderful. Heartbeat. How? I've never been so mad trying to pick out words. Giggle. Shit. Awesome. Alright, sweet. Sunset? Yes. Yes. Alright. Well, guys, I think I'm going to stop it here. I'm still really enjoying this game. This is, I'm still waiting for the parts where it's going to get, like, creepy or whatever. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. As always, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace, my dudes.